Jay Gurudev. So just wanted to share my experience with doing events in places that are not like a major city like Dublin or Cork, because I started off doing Om chanting and Babaji Surya Namaskar, and what else did I do? Yeah, they were the main ones in Drogheda, where I live. And even though there's like 90,000 people in Drogheda, I was unable to maintain a regular class. So I ended up just going to Dublin to do my events because, you know, a €25 advertising campaign would get, you know, 20 or 30 people, sometimes more. There's just more people there that are interested in, you know, what we have to offer in Bhakti Marga. So that's why I'm focusing all my, if I'm going to do events, I'm going down to Cork once a month, and I'm also participating in the Dublin events when I'm required to. Whenever there's a need for somebody, I'll sort of step in, and then of course I do my online teaching, but predominantly I'm just focusing on one city and helping out in another. And maybe Trim you know, is just too small a town to have enough people that are interested. Usually what happens in Bhakti Marga, if people live in a rural area, like out in the countryside, and there's a few people, they meet in someone's house, and then you just have like a Sangha gathering with like tea and cake and do Om chanting and invite friends and things. But like doing a commercial event where you try and get new people, yeah, it's at the moment we've only ever really experienced positive results in cities, but maybe there's a you know, an opportunity or something in the future that might change that. But that's my experience anyway. So yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys to have a think about what you think is best. Maybe the Trim crowd can go and support events in a city, like I'm going down to Cork once a month. Maybe there's an opportunity for, I think Dublin is obviously going to be closer than Cork, but yeah, there's just some food for thought. And then maybe if you knock your heads together and then come up with a plan for Trim, maybe you cancel the ones in December but try again in January. But maybe you decide to support city events instead and do something in like a smaller gathering in someone's home. I don't know, it's up to you. You can always think about this and then give some input into our planning meeting, which will happen sometime in December for the next few months in early 2025. But you probably have to make a decision on what you do about the events planned in December, whether you cancel them or sort of go ahead. So it's up to you. All right, Jay Gurudev.